Morning all. We're off again and we're heading east this week. The weather's looking very good for the week. I think by the end of the week they're forecasting it to get in 30s. Well, I don't think we'll be cycling then. I've got to be home for Saturday. I've got my granddaughter stopping the night, and I've got to be home for next Monday as well, because we got the hospital. But we still got, this week we got well, we got 5 days, maybe 6, although I would like, because it's Monday today, although I would like to be home Friday rather than Saturday. As I say, I've got my granddaughter home. Not too sure what time she's coming round. Yeah, with my my hospital appointment that, well, didn't go according to plan. I spoke about that in our podcast. I'll put the link on the bottom. So we're waiting to hear from that about another scan, although I'll say it was only a few days ago, so I don't suppose we'll hear anything yet. Still not heard anything on my hip. As I say, I got the hospital on Monday, a week today, but that's just my regular checkup for my myelopathy. Although he said that if I've not heard anything from the hospital about my hip, he'll chase them up. Yeah, as I say, I think it might have been my daughter or something, or son-in-law. It's coming up to the longest day of the year, which is very depressing. I always like the time leading up to it, because you know the days are always getting longer, but once you get past that longest day, I don't know, it's all downhill. And it's even worse considering that we haven't really been anywhere this year. Well, we haven't been anywhere. Only down New Forest, the Isle of Wight and Swanage, my normal sort of trips. So hence why we thought we'd come this way. Also the wind is meant to be changing direction at the later in the week, so in theory we'll have a bit of a tailwind blowing us down, and then a nice tailwind coming home, because over the weekend, blimey, it's been really busy, windy. Yeah, exceptional. Not too sure what wind's doing today. I mean, if it gets up like it did yesterday, I'll be fine, because that'll blow me along. But yeah, in theory, we're heading for Eastbourne today. I think it's Norman's something, just after Eastbourne. We've been there long time ago, I must admit, so that's good. And then after that I think I'm going to head towards Canterbury, and well, then we'll start heading towards London. I think that's, to be honest, I've only thought as far as Canterbury and then heading back. So we'll see how we feel. I don't know whether I should turn you around, because I don't think you'll be able to see too much, because we're heading into the sun heading east. So it's quite early. Well, it's just coming up. Well, it's 6:10 now, so he was on the road just after 5:30, I think. So that sun will get up, and it won't be quite in my face because it is a little difficult to see. In fact, I will turn you around. Oh, it's quite nice along the river here. Well, not here, but just around here. Yeah. Right, actual fact, I think I'll just take a picture. Oh. Of course, the last time we came this way was when we went to Worthing Hospital for our pre-op. That's a waste of time, I think I said last time. This morning, I mean, all the cuts I've got on me. Can't remember when that was actually, how many weeks ago. So I think I will turn you back. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the camera will adjust, but I don't think it will somehow. So, not complaining. In fact, I might have to stop and take my jacket off soon. Although I am much as I want to, I don't really want to end up with more blisters. I don't know whether I mentioned last time, I probably did. I've had a reoccurrence of my blisters. Although touch wood, it's only been the one. No more have come up. Hence why I'm a bit in two minds as to whether to take off my jacket, because, well, they reckon it's well, my medication and the sun. Although of course you wouldn't time to wait, have you? Yeah, sorry, it's a combination of my medication and the sun, although I had my doubts on that, because the last blister that came up was that morning was on my toe, and I'd been working, so I had shoes on. So who knows? Right, let's turn you around now. We're on here. You might. Oh. You'll have to suffer me for a while. As you see, I relented and took my jacket off. It's pretty hot even without it. There you go, as I was saying, cuts. They're only small, but they just keep bleeding, so it was easier to throw plasters on them. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, it was yesterday I'd done it. So otherwise, I mean, blood goes everywhere. And I can't pull them off now because because my skin's so thin, it just pulls the skin off with it. So I just have to wait, and after a couple of showers, they're usually off. Yes, going to Eastbourne. course I've got that. There's it's quite a steep hill, but from memory it's also on quite a busy road. Where was it? Was it Cuckoo? Oh, I think it's by the Seven Sisters Country Park. I'll say Cuckoo Valley, but I don't really know. But yeah, there's quite a hill coming out of there, and I'll say it does get busy. I remember trying or getting up that before and holding all the traffic up, so I might just have a look when we get to Brighton. And because I'm sure in the past when I've come back from that way, I've come along the main road. I know it's dual carriageway, but I think there's a cycle path that runs beside it. So yeah, I'll have a look when we get there. I have put sun cream on for once, especially heading into the sun. We don't have a lot of protection on the top here these days. Rather thin. I'm still not going to turn you round because, as I say, that sun's directly at us, but it is a lot. It's not so bad now. It's got up in the sky more now. I say earlier when we set off, the sun was quite low and it was glaring right at me. Oh, this is new. Turn you around. Wasn't that long ago, I don't think, when we was here. Well, so it was when we went to the hospital, but sure there was no sign of them building this little park. It always gets a bit busy by that cafe place. Oh. That seems to have been quite busy. They resurfaced this little stretch. Still bloody bumpy, not as bad as it was. Yeah, we're just coming up to Shoreham. Right, I think we'll go via the locks. It's quite busy on this road, and it's not the best. Hopefully we don't bump into anything coming across. The dummy's just closing. Ooh. Is it not? Good, well, get off at the end. Oh, oh, this hurts. Ouch. Oh, I don't think they're going to open in a hurry. There's only a little fishing boat, or like a rowing boat, just going into the lock there. Oh. and not. Oh, we're just about to. Have to breathe in. I'll breathe in.
That's alright. We got plenty of.
No, that's
Oh,
right.
you cut yourself?
I just have to touch something.
Yeah.
And I bleed. Oh, I know. Right, I'm going to go. Right, nice to meet you both. Take care. Oh, you're on, I forgot. Ooh. Right, I'm going to have to stop and get the tissue out. Look. Bloody hell. But we're just sort of Hove now. I had to stop that cut. It wouldn't stop bleeding. Of course, now I've got it on my t-shirt already. Let's stop and look at the map. Although we don't seem to be getting since the docks at Shoreham there, the lock gates I should say, we don't seem to have got very far. Yeah, of course, because I couldn't find a blooming plaster, could I? Loads of big ones, but none little. Must make a note to get some more. But I did find one in the end. I had to go through nearly everywhere I thought they would be. What's going on, or been going on? Been going on by the looks of it. Mind you, there's usually something going on most weekends in the summer in Brighton and Hove. Well, I don't know what's happened to this sun. It seems to have clouded over. Behind us, it looks really quite cloudy. Anyway, doesn't matter. I just looked at the map. Yeah, as I thought, I could go along the A27. There is a cycle path next to it, and I think we've done a bit of it once before. Where was we? I can't remember where we was heading. Crowborough, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I remember we did do part of it before. But I thought I'd stick on this lower road part until we get to Seaford, I think it is. We can always cut inland there and then get onto it. I'll see how we feel when we get to Seaford, but Eastbourne's only about 20 miles away. Closer than I thought. Oh, of course. I know what all that stuff was. I think it was the back in Hove. It was the London to Brighton bike ride yesterday. I'm sure it was. Might have been to do with that. Oh, of course, they're redoing all this, oh, I don't know what you call it, but they're redoing the wall to the left there and making it steady. I remember reading something about that now, and they're actually doing up all this. And it's the Victorian facade, is it? I don't know. all this green stuff on the left there, although that's a nightclub there. Concord 2. I don't know where Concord 1 went. All a bit confusing around here now. Only because I don't know it. We might end up going back on our selves. Hopefully not. Yeah, pretty sure. Oh God. Yes, because I think this was all closed off last time. We could have come the usual way, but never mind. We've just come through Brighton and we're on cycling on the Undercliff. Quite busy along here, but I think, to be honest, the only possible other times I've really done this has been early in the morning when I've been going to Newhaven. Yeah, that would have been to catch well, it's a really early, well, no, sorry, it's not really early. I think it used to go at 8 o'clock. Yeah, so that was an early start from home. Although annoyingly, I think it goes at 10 now, which gets you into Dieppe quite late. Anyway, yeah, coming back from when I used to come back on the Newhaven ferry, at the end of this there's a blooming hill you have to go up, which is quite steep. But coming back from Newhaven, you had the hill coming out of Newhaven and a couple in between, but once you came down onto this bit, that's it, you knew it was flat all the way home. Sure this is the end or not? Yes, it is. Well, I'm going to have a look at the map just in case it continues on. No, it does continue. In fact, I seem to remember that now. Ah, got carried away. I have to turn back now. I think it's only a short way up to that. Yeah, I suppose. Well, yeah, maybe we should have come up a Rockingham. Never mind. Yeah, that looks a more steep hill, this one. Oh, right. Oh no. I think we might be walking this one. We moan about that bit in Hamble. We should come off the pink ferry. Blimey. This is definitely on a par. If not a bit steeper. Blimey. Feel my front wheel lifting off. Come along. Right, which way? Ooh. See up there. Oh. Yep. Oh. Oh. Come on. That's no good. Anyway, oh, if I don't get off here, oh, I was more worried about not being able to stop and get off on the curb. It's over now. It's not that much. You're looking. That's it. Oh, turn you back. This. Oh. That's the thing about coming on this bit. Well, you got these hills. You can just about see it perhaps. Oh. But I suppose it was better than going up out of Brighton and along that A27 just there. Newhaven to Dieppe ferry was just leaving. I think it was anyway. I did think afterwards, although it was only just as I came through Brighton, I did think I should have brought my passport. We could have gone to Dieppe and then just cycled down to Corn. Yeah, I mean that would have, well, it'd only been a couple of days, but might have been something different, because I was intending to go to France this week, but then I realised I had a hospital appointment next Monday, and well, and I've got to, well I haven't got to, but I'm quite happy to, have my granddaughter to stay on Saturday, so that put me off France for this week. But yeah, just thinking coming along, I could have still gone and just done a little ride from Dieppe down to Corn. Seems that sun has disappeared for the day. This is all a different way for the way we normally come through Seaford. I don't know whether it's a new way or, well, mind you, just trying to think the last time we did come this way. Probably a few years ago. But yeah, it sort of takes us, well, we just come off the seafront, and it's quite well signed as well. Yeah, I think the main road, which is where I normally go along, is a couple of houses over to the left, maybe. I don't know, maybe we, well, might end up back on it, we'll see a bit later. Hey, that's cheating. It's all well and good coming around the sort of back way around the houses, but the trouble is you don't see any shops. What I really could do with stopping, well, she just turned out, that might give me a clue. Maybe I'll, no, I mean, this cycle route, oh, I've lost it now. Oh well, I think it goes to the end. Yeah, you don't find any shops. So I could really do with getting a drink. I think we can squeeze through. It is. Don't want to tempt fate, but oh, do feel quite good. Hello, right. Don't think. Maybe I'll go on the go right. It avoids the A259, but I think I might be better off going on that road. Yeah, let's go up to the road. I know where I am then, so I think I'll feel a bit bumpy. Yes, so I don't want to tempt fate, but I do feel pretty good, although we have had the wind behind us, which I think has obviously helped quite a lot. Morning. So it's all hard to tell. Some blooming days I feel really bad, yet others are an absolute bloody nightmare. Had we gone down that track the other way, I think we could have met a tractor. I can see a tractor coming up it. Back to civilization. Right, we're on balance. Can't see a shop. I don't think we're going to see a shop this way either. Never mind. We're just approaching that bit that I said I didn't want to go up. No. I think I might have to stop at the bottom though, before we start going up the other side. Some tablets, and I say I've not stopped. I've got some fruit with me, so we'll have that. Right. Oh yes, I think they're doing. There's a little bridge here. I think they're redoing it or something. Right, we've had a little break. Dog. Now to start this hill. The only saving sort of grace, which is a little bit in my favour, is those traffic lights. The traffic will come by in stages, so it might not be quite so bad. So I'm just trying to convince myself. Right. Well, we didn't get very far before we had to stop. Hoping I'll get going again now. Oh, we're nearly there. I think we got another one to go up as well. Right. remember. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. To be honest, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Not saying it was easy, but probably a wise move stopping at the bottom there and having a bite to eat and taking some tablets. Yes, because I think once we go down into Eastbourne, I think it's just more or less a flat ride. I am wondering whether to divert to Birling Gap. I think you get a good view of the Seven Sisters, the cliffs, white cliffs. I don't know, we'll see. I think it's up here we need to. I think it's when we go down the big hill, at the bottom we have to decide. Well, it's not over. It goes up here. Well, I've forgotten all about this bit, I must admit. I mean, that's why I don't come back this way, because of this hill here, 16%. I think we are going to go via Birling Gap. I know we'll regret it, but hey ho. It's very busy. Well, I'm not surprised because I think it's quite an iconic view. I don't think we're going to get to see it, but we'll see when we get down the bottom. Right. Yes, because I think there's meant to be quite a, well, there's a very popular photo that everybody takes. We'll aim for it as well. But as I say, I don't think we'll get there. We'll see. We made it. Yeah, it's, as you can see, very busy. But there you go. Right. Let's get going again. Blimey, that was busy. But I think we got the photo. Well, I didn't, well, not really, but we got a photo with it, so it's fine. Right, next stop, Eastbourne, I think. Oh, rapeseed's starting to come out. Always like that, nice lovely colour yellow. Now we got a nice long hill. Although to be honest, not so bad this way. It's quite quiet. I mean, I know it was busy there at Birling Gap, but along here it's not been too bad at all. Yes, heading up to Beachy Head. Oh, I've had to stop, have a drink. Oh, blimey. Oh, rather hot. Wait for this vehicle, and then we'll get going. It's definitely a long old hill. Oh. Although it's not so bad, it's the ones I'm not so bad on. But it's just starting to get a bit steep now, but hey ho. I've just passed a car which had on it the Beachy head chaplain. Well, I presume he tries to talk people out of throwing themselves off here. Well, we're nearly at the top. And I'll turn you around now. Not that there's a huge amount you can see. I think if we'd have gone on that main road and not come on this detour, I don't think we'd have been far off finishing. I'm not too sure how far, because it's Norman's Bay we're heading for. I'm not too sure how far out of Eastbourne that is. It's the other side. Might be a bit further than I think, but hey ho, it's fine. Worst comes to the worst, we have to stay there for 2 days. Not the end of the world. God. Well, we're in Eastbourne now. Can't believe how many hotels and guest houses there are. I mean, oh God. Right, I think we need to find a shop now. And we need to work out which way to go. We go, I think it's Sovereign Bay, is it, or Sovereign Park or something? We go past that, if memory serves me correct. Yeah, I think we'll try and find a supermarket here before we get out of town. Well, I know one thing that hurts my bloody hip. I mean, coming downhill when I'm just sitting on the bike and not doing anything. Bloody hell, it really hurts now. Fine until we came down there. Here we are, well, nearly. Looks quite busy. I suppose it would be at this bloody time of year. Oh, let's see what we get tonight. Well, we're all set up, as you can see. 62 miles today. Yeah, I've quite enjoyed it. To be honest, although I think I'm paying for it now. I'm in quite a bit of pain. I keep getting cramp in my legs. Hey ho. Ow. I'm sure we'll survive. Well, yeah. I've even resorted to just cooking noodles for supper. And, well, that's very unusual. But, hey, it's fine. I've taken some tablets, so hopefully they'll start kicking in soon. Right. Oh, that's my granddaughter now. Right. I shall talk to her and, well, I shall speak to you all in the morning. Goodbye.